throughout Nashville, Williamson County, Rutherford County, and others, even out into rural Tennessee. It has been it's really been a big boost for high school football. And I know Buck Fitzgerald's goal, the founder of National Playmakers Association, is to have the same thing happen. So we have the two all-star teams here to play, the showcase game, the white team and the black team. And immediately it's Team Pump and Team Slave. And Montre Booty, who we saw earlier today, really a big offensive output, gets started with a three. I said Booty. I should have said Bodie. I'm sorry. Any pronunciations that I have, this has been handwritten that I got. So any if I butcher the names, I apologize up front. Turnover, long outlet, Team Slay and Team Pump. Bodie with the ball. Give to Fitzgerald. Ball stripped. Black team out of there with it. There's the drive. There's the steal. Coming out of there with it with a pull-up jumper and a miss is Isaiah Bowers. Gets on rebound. Shoots a three. No good. Rebound. And a turnover. And now the layup by number 46, Caleb Fields. So to score, 5-0. As Team Slay leads Team Pump. We'll have two 16-minute running halves, 14 minutes left to go in this first half. There's a long three, no good. Rebounded by Nate Blodorn, and it's up and in. Blodorn's had a nice camp. Junior, 6'6", from Nolensville High School. Team Slay with the ball. Jaden Lockett has the three in the corner. Instead, kicks inside to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald travels. Took an extra step as he pivoted to the middle of the lane and shot the jump hook. His game.
Really quick, which team is on which side, real quick?
Team Slay, Team Pump. His game is still a work in progress as a big man. Footwork, hands, all of that. He's a big guy, pretty good athlete, 6'10". But he's working on that, and he's going to get better. Tamon Garrett with a putback on the other end. So to score 5-4, Team Slay leads Team Pump. We have just under 13 minutes left to go in the first half here at Father Ryan High School. Ball screen as Isaiah Bowers tries to kick the ball over to Bodie, filling in behind him, but the ball goes out of bounds. Blodorn with it in the corner. Gets the ball out. Ball's reversed. There's a three-point shot from the corner. It's good. There's no numbers on the front of the jerseys, so as soon as we get those from behind, the numbers from behind, we'll let you know what happens. That was Jalen Johnson with a three. And Team Slay answers with a bucket of their own to score 7-5 with 12 minutes left to go in the first half. Johnson will bring the ball up. Basically a 5-out set. Nobody in the post. We'll see some ball screening. There's a drive after ball screen. Shot goes up from number 17. No good. And followed back up and in. But I think that was Gillard. It was. Three on the other end. Good. That three came from number 117, Jaden Lockett, and we have a foul down on the other end. So with 11 minutes left to go, our score 11-9 as Team Pump is on the foul line.
I was just trying. I'm having difficulty keeping up with the scores, so I was.
So the score 11-10. And converting the foul shot is Jonathan Gillard. If you've just joined us, as the score now should be knotted up at 11. What we have is the team will get credit if they go up for a shot. They'll be given 1 point. And they only get one foul shot since it's a running clock. Team Slay with the ball. Travis Bainham tries a three. Shot no good. Team Pump comes down the other end. They look to get the ball inside. Now they go back to a 5-out kind of spread. There's a crossover spin move by number 60 for Team Pump, Junior Clay. Shot's no good, goes out of bounds. Team Slay to the other end. Pump slow getting back. They're going to have to do better in transition defense. And Jalen Alexander knocks down the layup. Need to do a better job getting back defensively. That's the one thing. You're going to teach kids about the effort, the fundamentals. Getting back defensively is huge. Layup by Clay is good. Bainham, number 55, blocks the shot, but after it hits the backboard. So the score is 13-13. Slay with the ball. Long pull-up jumper off the ball screen, no good. Rebounded and fouled going up. That was Dominic Wynn from Innsworth High School. That'll make it 14-13. Team Slay, foul shot long. Nice rebound out of there by number 20 by Javante Platt. They missed a layup. Slay goes the other end, leading 14-13 on the break. There's a turnover. Team Pump with it. Long feed and transition, and the layup is good by Jonathan Gillard. Makes it 15-14, Team Pump. Side ball screen right here. That's Kiki Tandy. Tandy kicks to the wing. He'll get the ball back. He'll pull up for a three out front. No good. Tandy, the highest rated player here. Has offers from Oklahoma, has an offer from Florida. Maybe the top 2019 kid out of the state of Kentucky. Shot no good on the other end. Slay comes out there with it. Three-pointer, good. So that three to make the score 17-15 in favor of Team Slay. I'll get a number on that just in a second. That was Dominic Wynn. Down on the other end, Junior Clay spins and makes it to score. It's 17-17 with 7:39 left. A travel down on the other end. So score 17-17 with 7 minutes left. From where we were at, the camera angle, we can't give you a camera angle of the scoreboard. So I'm trying to give you the scores as much as I can, not only for me, or for you rather, but for our crack staff here. This is like CBS. We've got cameramen, we got technical men, we got everything. MPA bringing you the best, except for the announcer. They could have probably done better on that one. Team Pump with the ball. There's the drive by number 37, and the bucket's good. That's Javante Platt. Missed the first shot, followed it back up. Team Pump goes up by 2. Tandy kicks. Long stroke, no good. And you can't believe right there that KJ Johnson missed a shot. The sophomore from Marshall County was absolutely on fire the last game. There's a three-pointer from Team Pump. That was by Junior Clay. So they go up 22-17. Team Pump up by 5. Team Slay with it. Kiki Tandy. Tandy goes to his right. Feet go out from under him, travels. So with under 6 minutes left to go, Team Pump will get it up 5. Nice hesitation move. The finger roll comes up a little bit short by Javante Platt. He gets his rebound. It's good. They go up 7. On the other end, transition pass up the floor. KJ Johnson, shot fake, gets to the rim with a left-hand finish. KJ Johnson can play. And Junior Clay, we keep mentioning his name on the other end, mentioning Junior Clay. Clay has had a big day today in 5-on-5 and is probably so far, if the game stopped right now, he'd be the MVP of this game. Nice drive on the other end. Good move by Joseph Howard. Shot doesn't go down. Clay races to the other end. Could have had a reverse layup. Instead, feeds it to a wide open Jonathan Gillard. Team Pump goes up 28-19. KJ Johnson with it. A lot of head fakes. Drives to his right. Bumped. He's deceptive. He really is. He's not a big guy right now. He's young. He's not been in the weight room. He's a lot quicker than he looks, and he's got that deadly shot, and he's going to be deadly for a long time. Foul shot's good. Makes the score 28-21, and here comes some subs. So we're back to the roster sheet. Junior Clay wasn't here yesterday. He came in today. And has made the most of it. Team Pump with the ball out front. Team Slay trapping, trying to bring more defensive intensity as they've fallen behind. There's a turnover. Team Slay with it up the court. Lead pass a little long, but it goes off a Team Pump player, and Team Slay will have it underneath Team Pump's basket. There's the kick outside. Three-pointer by Lockett is long. Team Pump comes out of there with it. The rebound, the drive, the finish. Great job bringing the ball down the court by Jalen Johnson. He hits Nate Bludorn for the layup. Isaiah Bowers gets the layup on the other end, and it's 30-23, Team Pump. The pace has got frantic with 3 minutes left. There's a pull-up three off the ball screen. It's good. Jalen Johnson's been nice, too. I said earlier, Jalen Johnson he's not a big guy, not a strong-looking guy, doesn't look the part yet. But one of these guys, as he gets in the weight room and develops, he's got a very nice guard game. Three-pointer from the corner by Bowers is short. And we have a timeout on the court. 33-23, Team Pump leads Team Slay. (33-23) in favor of Team Pump. Several good players have come in today. Bowers came in today. Jalen Alexander came in today. We've had several players that have had good showings coming in for the first game. Team Pump will have it. Down, up 10 rather. Spread the court out against the trap. And Johnson's three comes up short. Bludorn with a rebound, but he's stripped. Jalen Johnson's been a threat, and Ron Slay, seeing his team down, has ordered traps, trying to pick up the intensity. But Team Pump's done a good job passing against us. Turnover on the inbounds. They bring the ball up to court. Shot no good, but it's rebounded by Donald Fitzgerald. He goes up with a jump hook. They cut the lead to 8. Fitzgerald already has an offer from Middle Tennessee State. Nice looking player, going to be a junior. Will be playing on the next level. Johnson comes down again. Jalen Johnson scores on the other end. And the lead goes back to 10, 35-25 in favor of Team Pump. Johnson layup on the other end as he runs out on a missed shot. Misses it, but gets his own putback up and in. Lead goes to 12. So 37-25, Team Pump leads Team Slay. We have a minute 20 left to go in the first half of the first annual National Playmaker Association's showcase game or all-star game. A lot of good talent out here on the court. There was a turnover by Team Slay in transition. Tell you what, you talk about talent on the court. As number 17, Jawan Carpenter takes a hard lick going to the bucket. What about the talent in the bleachers? James Wiseman from Innsworth is here. Top 10 player in the country, class of 2019. The shot's long, but there's a rebound. That shot's missed. Carpenter comes out of there. And number 10 drives in. That's Kareem Aaron. Layup's no good, goes out of bounds. They pass the ball in. They keep pounding the boards, can't make a shot. Team Slay comes down the other way, ball kicked out of bounds. James Wiseman, top 10 player, class of 2019's here. I saw the Ray brothers in here a little bit earlier, football players, as we talked about, Max and Jake Ray. Max going to Ohio State, offensive tackle. Jake will go anywhere he wants. Both MPA football members. Darius Garland here yesterday. There's a lot of talent in this gym. There's a three on the other end to make the score 41-25 by Team Pump. We got a hamstring. It's 5-on-4 right now. May have a cramp, and it was a young man that hit the three. So they'll sub in. It's a showcase game. You can sub. Shot's no good. So the score at the half, 41-25 in favor of Team Pump. We'll get a name and number for you here in a second of the young man. He's got a cramp. He grabbed his hamstring, but it wasn't that. It was a cramp in the back of the leg in that hamstring area. It was Kamon Garrett, who had also made a three before that. So we're here at the half. We got about a 90-second break here. We'll let the audio and video stay live, but I will be back with you here in just about 90 seconds as we start the second half. All right, we start back to second half action. And Team Pump starts out the second half where it did the first. That's Jawan Carpenter makes an and one to extend the lead to 44-25 over Team Slay. Playing two 16-minute halves, running clock. We got 15 and a half minutes left to go in the game. There's a jumper from Team Pumps. Number 32. We don't have him down on the roster here, but that was Price Trammell. Price Trammell, number 32 for Team Pump. And on the other end, KJ Johnson, sophomore sensation from Marshall County, gets a foul shot, gets fouled, makes the second shot, cuts it to 44-27. Pump with it. There's the drive. The shot's no good, but it's followed back up. I'm going to tell you, man, Junior Clay got up, missed a shot, but it was tipped back in. He was a good 7 or 8 inches over the rim. There's a drive, there's a block. As in the open court, Price Trammell tries to go in for, or does go in for the shot. A Team Slave player tries to draw a charge, wasn't set. So Team Pump will get a point for the foul and the act of shooting, and they'll go to the line for one more. To try to extend the lead. We go back down to the action on the other end. There's a layup by Tandy. Cuts the lead to 47-29. Team Pump up 18. Drive, shot, no good. Off of Team Slay. Pass comes in. Layup is missed. As a player goes to the boards with it, or goes to the rim with it. Coming out of there with it is number 32, Trammell. Trammell kicks ahead for the three, no good. Getting his own rebound is number 37, Javante Platt, who goes in and the score is 49-29. Team Slay with the ball, number 36. And evidently, they've changed some numbers on the roster because we do not have a 36 on our roster. But nevertheless, no number we do know is Junior Clay, who scores on the other end, gets the layup. And Team Pump goes up 22. KJ Johnson, shot fake. Gets the defender to buy it, goes by with his left hand. He can play. And I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but he can. And so can Junior Clay, who just beat the press by himself, goes 94 feet, makes the layup. 53-31. We have a turnover on one end, turnover on the other. KK Tandy brings it down for Team Slay, kicks to the corner. Number 36, they don't have it either. They don't call a name. They just say 36. They pulled an okie doke on us somewhere. We don't have a number or don't have a name. Team Pump with it. Drive on one baseline, kick across. Shot no good. Jonathan Gillard comes up with a rebound. Kicks it deep for the shot by Trammell. It's short. Tandy goes the other end. Nobody's going to get in his way as he dunks one home, cuts it to 53-36. Long three, no good. He comes out there with it, him being Tandy. Kick over to number 66 for Team Slay. That's James. James shot no good. Racing out there with it for Team Pump is Clay. Clay goes all the way. And a long three answered on the other end by Team Slay, and we have a timeout. This one's starting to resemble NBA All-Star game right now, as teams really pushing the ball up and down the court to shoot the ball. Not a ton of defense right now, as teams really trying to display more offensive weaponry. The score is 55-39, Team Pump with 10 minutes left to go. There's a long three by number 20 for Team Pump, Keontae Windrow. They get an offensive rebound. The follow back up, no good. Bainham comes out of there with it for Team Slay. He's fouled in the backcourt. So Slay will bring the ball up. Down 16, 55-39. There's a pick and roll from Tandy to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's nice over that right shoulder of his left hand. He has a nice jump hook. Even though he's right-handed, he has a nice jump hook with that left hand. Team Pump, long three, no good. They get their own rebound. Kick over to James. James, three-pointer from right side, no good. Slay comes out with the rebound. They turn it over. James has it in the corner. It's cleared out for him. He goes inside to number 37, Platt. Platt drives baseline, draws a double, kicks opposite. Moving the ball right now, trying to get reset. There's the drive by James, gets too deep, turns it over. Run out by Team Slay, can't control it, ball's overthrown. They're just trying to get quick offense right now. They turn it over. 8.5 minutes left to go. 55-41, Team Pump leads Team Slay. The first National Playmakers exposure camp. There's a turnover. Here comes Tandy, 1-on-1. That's a mismatch. Anybody in this gym? I don't know if Wiseman and Garland's in here, but anybody else, that's a mismatch. As he goes in, lays it in over the rim, just softly. Cuts the lead to 12. This is close as it's been in a while. Ball screen. Deep three right there by Platt off the back of the rim. Slay brings it up the other end, but they turn it over. And coming out there with the ball is number 20 for Team Pump. That's Windrow. He's fouled. So they get 1 point. He's shooting a foul shot for the second. It's long. It's run down by Team Slay, trailing 56-43 with 7.5 minutes left. They go inside to Fitzgerald. He gives it back out front to Tandy. Tandy kicks to number 9. That's Montre Booty driving right there. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for one. Makes the first one, go to the line for his second one. Cuts the lead to 56-44. So he's trying to cut this to 13. With just under 7 minutes left to go in the final game of the day, the showcase game here at Father Ryan. Shot is good. So the score is 56-43. It's 56-45, I'm sorry, says our expert statistician behind us. It's down to 11. Team Pump with it. Trying to pound the ball inside to Blue Dorn. That's where they're looking. There's a drive. They'll go penetrate off that. Shot by Garrett's no good. as he goes into his left hand too hard, but it's rebounded by Bludorn, who's working hard inside. He draws the foul. You can tell when Fitzgerald comes out of the game for Team Slay, they are looking, Team Pump is, to take advantage of that and get the ball into Bludorn, the biggest man on the court. Foul shot's no good. 57-45, but as seemingly always, a lot of offensive rebounds. There's a missed three. There's another one. Ball put back in by Lockett. 59-45. There's a turnover on the other end. Coming out of there with it, Kareem Aaron. Aaron crossover. Kicks to the corner, back up top. There's the drive. Shots blocked. Slay comes out of there with it. 3-on-2 fast break. Tandy kicks over to the corner. Three-pointer drained by Isaiah Bowers. Number 131. As we said, this was his first day here, and he's made the most of it. Foul on the other end. It's down to 11. 5 minutes left to go. Ball goes into Bludorn immediately on the inbounds pass underneath the bucket, and he gets a jump hook. Like I said, I think he is going to be a nice, at least Division II player. Somebody's going to pay him to play basketball on the college level. What I mean by pay is he's going to get a scholarship. Tandy in with a nice scoop. He's nice. 61-50. Race to the other end. Bludorn gets the kick, goes up in the crowd, makes it. Bludorn right there got it over or through some defenders, but promise you, he can get over the rim. We watched him yesterday dunk with two hands with ease. Just an effortless jump. 63-50. There's a drive. Shot long. That's Tandy. Gets his own rebounds. Ball deflected out of bounds. We're at the 4-minute mark. Team Pump leading Team Slay 63-50. Pass comes in off of number 17 for Team Pump, Carpenter. So Team Slay will maintain possession at the half line, just inside the half line, side front court. Pass comes into Lockett. Lockett off a ball screen. He'll drive all the way. Bludorn gets in his way, but he misses the shot, but Team Slay recovers. There's a turnover, front court. 3-on-3 fast break. Kick on the baseline. They go back out front. They'll slow it down a little bit. There's a scoop layup off balance by Aaron, who was falling down. He scooped it from about 10 feet. It goes in. 65-50. There's a foul under the bucket. Not any active shooting. We're under the 3-minute mark now. 65-50. Team Pump leads Team Slay. And Team Slay will throw the ball in underneath Team Pump's bucket. There's a lob. Well defended. Team Pump goes out the other direction. Coast-to-coast layup is good by number 26, Kamon Garrett. Long pass down the other way. This has turned into a track meet. Ball goes inside to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes up, and it's good. He's fouled as he and Bludorn battle inside. I tell you what, Fitzgerald, he goes back to that one move quite a bit, but he has made a really good impression here today as he scored with a left hand, goes over that right shoulder. He scored in traffic. He's big and strong. He's got a go-to move. Team Pump will set as Johnson gets a ball screen from Bludorn. He'll kick over to the right wing. Three-pointer no good. Fitzgerald can't handle it. Bludorn gets inside, gets the rebound. And Fitzgerald goes over his back, trying to retrieve the miss. So Bludorn will go to the line for a foul shot. Remember, they get credit for one. He misses the second one. He's got a nice-looking shot. He's missed 2 foul shots. His last 2. It's kind of surprising because his fundamentals are good. Team Slay misses. Jalen Johnson comes out there with it. Ball is reversed. Bludorn guarded by Fitzgerald. He'll hold it. We're under 2 minutes left, a 15-point lead. They're going to try to get into the clock a little bit. There's a mid-range pull-up. Shot's no good by Carpenter. Slay races down the other end. There's a turnover. Layup on the other end, 3-on-2 fast break. Carpenter makes it. And the lead goes to 17. Well, a minute 14 left to go in the game. 70-53. Team Pump leads Team Slay in the NPA Showpace game. Isaiah Bowers pulls up off the dribble, drains the three. Contested three. Cuts it to 14. Jalen Johnson out front, tries to cross over. Ball is deflected and stolen. Coming out of the way of it, Bowers. And he's fouled. Great play by Bowers. He gets into the crossover, deflects it, and then they're fouled. Good hustle play. So many crossovers. Guys need to go behind the back. They need to go between the legs. There's a lot of crossovers. It looks good when it happens, but guys need to learn other moves. And that's what Jamal Richardson, I'm sure, is going to teach here, the director of training, really, player development here at National Playmakers Association. 70-58. As that shot's made, clock's running down, and that's it. So, from the National Playmakers Association first exposure camp here at Father Ryan High School in Nashville, Tennessee, that's going to wrap it up as Team Pump defeats Team Slay 70-58. Thank you for joining us with our live stream. We'll be back again, as we said. Check National Playmakers Association website for further camps, but also for training that they're going to have on Sunday with Jamal Richardson, with Ron Slay, with others. It's a good situation. There's going to be ACT training, academic training as well. And as we said, we had Tennessee Prep Hoops here today. Vondre Whitehead. I work with Rivals.com. A lot of exposure out there today. Kids get better. Kids get seen as we really try to promote basketball here in the mid-state area. Once again, thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.